following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Claremont. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. So everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about action, not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. What a day. Dow Industrials up 250, NASDAQ up 131, S&P's up 36, gold contract up $27.10 at $1357.50 an ounce. Silver up 34 cents, $16.87 an ounce. Light sweet crude up $1.67, $60.81. Copper up 7.5 pennies, $3.23 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.62 at $60.81. Bottom line, folks, you can see all these commodities here. We'll just go through some more commodities because this is all about the dollar in a huge way. You got the gasoline up 2.8%, nickel's up 2.6, cocoa's up 2.3, copper's up 2.3, gasoline's up 1.5, gold's up 2%, silver's up 2.1%, and good old King Dollar's getting toasted and roasted. Notes and bonds. We get the 10-year note down 21.6, 120.10. Let's go over and take a look at that. That had been testing its lows of the last few days. Bottom line, you blew out that low. The lows that we're talking about here is 120.21. 30-year bond, we take a look at the 30-year. What you're going to see in the 30-year, 30-year is down a full point, plus 5 ticks. This is going after the low that was established out here on Monday morning. King Dollar. What do we have for King Dollar? King Dollar, there's no love for King Dollar out here. King Dollar right now is trading down 612 ticks. We are at 88,980. Monster volume once again, 37,000 contracts. So what you've done thus far on good old King Dollar is this. Now the high of the low that was generated out here, the last low, which on the 25th of January, was 89,415. We hit 89,945. So bottom line is that, let's see, 89,415. Yeah, okay. So we busted right into it. Bottom line, what that sets up a run down to the bottom of this, which is 88,255. That is on the shorter term. On the larger term, we are in a confirmed ABC structure on the way down, and that structure has about an 84.5 price target. Bottom line is that this C to D leg may have already started, and if that's what we got, you are going to see something that's fast, furious, and thus far it looks like that the market, and this always changes at certain points. Not only just the S&Ps, the S&Ps like the weak dollar, the commodities like the weak dollar, they all seem to like the weak dollar. If we get over and we take a look at the gold market, what you have with the gold market, nice move out here. About time we got the move. You had monster price spread. We've had a price spread out here today of the low was $1,319. You're at $1,357. You've done 396,000 contracts. More than likely, this is a monster ABC structure on the way up with a 1440 price tag. And if that's what we have, A to B, A point on this, December 12th, was 1242. Your B point, 1370, straight line move. B to C, bottom line, you get the retracement. Frustrated people, takes off like a rocket ship. We'll see how we get into this B point. And if we go over to the GLD, let's just, because we'll have the volumes right on the GLD, this will be pretty cool. So the GLD, you're talking 15 million shares, and thus far today we've done 12 million. If we go take a look at the GDX, the equities also caught the bid. GDX right now, we have done 48 million shares. They will pile some big numbers into the GDX on the close out here today. That's just how it happens to trade. So more than likely, we'll probably do about 60 to 70 million shares inside that GDX. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here. So what you have, you have Bank of America up 74 cents. You got Twitter up 37 cents. Apple's up $3. Facebook is up $6. Man, that's caught a bid. Nvidia's up $8. Wells Fargo's up $1.28. Let's go first to... I'm going to go with the Facebook first. Well, no, let's go to Apple first. But we take a look at Apple. Okay, so Apple, you're doing a counter trend bounce still. Apple's going to need a lot more than it has today. That's $3. We go to Facebook. We take a look at Facebook. That's interesting, man. Yeah, see, you know what's interesting? These are good numbers, but you still are doing a counter trend bounce, and that volume is still dying on the vine. It's pretty amazing. Facebook's going up to 37 million. And thus far, we've done 22 million. If we take a look at the NDX 100, now this is where I think we're going to go, folks. The NDX 100, monster move out here today, no doubt. What you still have, though, is that you're not going, I suspect we're going to go to where we went last week, meaning 163.55. We are at 162.76. We've only done 41 million shares. So this is the same type of setup, meaning that you are going higher. You're coming into a downdraft, and we'll see how it tests this area. You know, the last time that we were up here, we did 91 million shares. So you can see you're getting the price movement, you're getting all of the spread, but you don't have the buying behind it. And more than likely what that is that as folks saw that CPI come out this morning, you got a fast move down, bottom line, folks got caught on the wrong side, take it top side, have the price spread going, but guess what? You don't have the volume behind that move. If we go into the S&Ps, we take a look at the SPY. What you have with the SPY is this. SPY right now, same type of setup, 87 million shares. You're coming into the 167 million, which, by the way, is anemic anyway. SPY trading at a price point of 269.70. I suspect 272.36 is the number up there that wants to get tested. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials are up 253. You get the NASDAQ up 131. S&Ps are up 37. Come right back. Hi, folks. Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 264. You got the Nasdaq up 37. S&Ps are up. Nasdaq is up 132. S&Ps are up 37. Let's go inside the Dow Industrial, see where the strength is. Strength out here today inside the Dow. Goldman Sachs. Goldman is putting 47 positive points. You have Caterpillar putting 30. IBM's putting 26. Apple's putting 20. The only negative ones out here are very small. You got Big Mac. McDonald's putting 8 negative. You have Procter & Gamble 4. Verizon 3. If we go over to Goldman, let's go take a look at Goldman out here. So Goldman right now, you're up $6.89. Volume's not bad, not great. It's still going into 6.5 million, and you're only doing 2.8. So that's bottom line. That's saying that, you know, this is still a counter trend bounce. Let's go over and look at a few of the banks, the bigger banks. I mean, Goldman's a bank, no doubt. You get Bank of America. That is up 72 million. You're up 80 cents. That's going to go after its high. Now, it still doesn't have the strength, but bottom line, that high is game. $32.67. We go take a look at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, this is dying on the vine. You get Wells Fargo right now up $1.46. That is coming into the vicious downdraft with 83 million shares versus 15. And you got good old Charlie Munger from Berkshire Hathaway. He's optimistic about Wells Fargo after its fake count scandal. Wells Fargo will end up better off of having made those mistakes. Munger, 94, said Wednesday at the annual Daily Journal meeting where he is chairman. Sure, it'll make it better. Just rip everyone off. That'll make it better, Charlie. No doubt about it. There you go. Yeah, you're going to... He's talking his own book. That's the real bottom line, folks. They are the largest owner of Wells Fargo. They own 9.9%. Bottom line is that Wells Fargo's toast. He knows it. Bottom line is disgusting that he says everyone makes the same mistakes. That wasn't that no means was a mistake. What Wells Fargo has done, seems to be, is doing on a continual basis. Inside the NDX 100, let's go take a look at the movers inside the NDX 100. You have Amazon's up 34 points, Priceline's up 25, you get Google up 20, Baidu's up 10, you get Lam Research up 10. Let's go over to, so the laggard, the only big laggard inside the NDX 100 is Biogen. Biogen is down about 7%, 23 bucks. That is down with juice this afternoon. Let's see, did they come out with numbers? What did they have to say? So let's see what they said out here today. Whoops. I see. They tumble after adding patients to the Alzheimer's studies. Biogen slides after discussing Alzheimer's trial at a conference. Okay, so did this go down intraday? Let me look at this. Yeah, it went down intraday. So they're at a conference right now, and evidently they needed whatever news they were giving out at that conference didn't fly. NVDA. This is the little powerhouse out here, and NVDA. Let's go take a look at NVIDIA. 16 million shares, 241. Yeah, it's going to go for the high, 249. You know, we get no doubt a big trading market out here. Let's go into the small caps. Take a look at the small caps. The IWM. IWM's up 282. You're going into 52 million. You get 27. They'll throw some volume into this. The IWM looks like it's game to me up about this 153.79. That'll be the beginning of the downdraft on the 5th. You know, so this is going to get really cool watching these markets trying to get into higher price. If we go over to the VIX and we take a look at the VIX pulled back, but guess what? You still get a high VIX. We're at 19.25. That's down from that's down 572 out here today. You know, bottom line, this can get into 1680 pretty easy. And I do expect that's where that's going to go as that market climbs up before we get the next downdraft out here. XAU, HUI, they're all caught bids. The XAU up 479, Philadelphia Gold and Silver Index. You're at 85. 85, nice move. Bottom line, those are going to be making their ways to the highs, 92, 94. And I want to see what that volume was yesterday. Okay, so, yeah, it's interesting. You had light volume yesterday. So we're going to pile some volume in there today, though. There's no doubt about that. Gold Bugs Index. We take a look at the Gold Bugs Index. Gold Bugs Index right now, that is trading up $9.46. You're at 189.91. That's going to be game up there to the 209 area. And let's just go look there. Yeah, same deal. That didn't have volume yesterday. Today, you're going to have volume. If we take a look at a few of the gold stocks, you'll see the volume's already in them. You got an Eco Eagle, that's up $2. You already got 1.7 million. That's going against 1.5. So that's happening out here. Gold Corp, that has 8.9 million. That's going against 9.7. That'll do more than that as we come into the close out here today. Let's go take a look at Harmony. Harmony, yeah, look at that. Good move on Harmony. That had some juice on it. Harmony right now, that's up 20 cents. Monster volume came in. 10 million shares came in. That took out the whole consolidation. This is pretty cool. So that took out its whole consolidation at the bottom. Harmony's on its way up to 219. Actually, yeah, 219 to 299. This is a big move. And we'll see if we go. Let's go take a look at Harmony in South Africa this morning. I'm sure this moved too. Yeah, that was up 222 Rand dollars. And so that's saying it wants to go to the 2,800 Rand dollars. And right now, you're at 2,300 Rand dollars. Franco-Nevada, let's go take a look at some of the royalty stocks. Okay, so that finally caught a bid. That's up 316. That's 800,000. It's going into 1.1 million. So you want to see more volume on that. Royal Gold. You need more volume here too. Interesting. Okay, 461. We need more volume there. Rheingold Resources. This stock. So that did 800,000 versus 1.3. That's going to need some volume too. Let me just see something. I want to see. There's going to be a lot of 13F filings that just come out here today too. They'll be out December, January, February. Yeah, we're going to get them. Actually, going to get them today and tomorrow. It doesn't look like there's anything on this one right now. I want to go to Gold Corp for a second. And what I'm looking for, folks, we're looking for Fidelity. That's what we're looking for. Fidelity goes in and out of these things. They trade these things big time. So what we're looking for is Fidelity or Mass Mutual or State Street piling into these, because what ends up happening is that those are the companies, excuse me, the big funds that are right next to each other. And what does end up happening is that you get the aspect of when one goes and the rest of them just follow them. They don't even have to talk. You can basically tag the funds that you want, and you know what's going on. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials up 265, NASDAQ up 129, S&P's up 36. We're coming right back.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
You don't buy into that nonsense, do you? You know you can't time the markets. I didn't. And in 2006, I set out on a mission to do just that. I began by surrounding myself with the greats like Tom O'Brien, Larry Pesavento, David White, and Basil Chapman. I read countless books and even looked to the moon and planets for answers. Now, we both know that trading is 80% mental, so I learned the exact tools that Tony Robbins uses to overcome fear. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability. And last March, the folks at Timers Digest began tracking my newsletter signals, which through January 18th, 2018, placed me as the #1 gold timer for that exact time frame. Now, I can't officially be recognized until Timers Digest has a full year of signals, but clearly I've learned how to time the markets, and I'd like to teach you how to do that as well. Subscribers to Mastering Probability gain access to my live and archive workshops where I show you the exact same patterns that earned me this #1 ranking. If you're looking for great market calls and an education, sign up for Mastering Probability today at TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. We have the Dow right now up at 256. Let's go over and take a look at, see where we are in correlation to the bounce out here. So you're up 256. If we go from the highs to the lows, okay, pretty cool. We're going to be coming up to a 50% retracement. So a 50% retracement is going to be 24,995. That being said, what I expect we're actually going to hit is that high that was generated on the 7th, That was the first counter trend bounce. That's 25,293 is probably game. That'll absolutely blow some people's minds, but that's what it looks like. If we take a look at the volume characteristic, and this is going to be a big number coming into the close, meaning will it get the volume or not? Right at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to get volume again. That's a characteristic that it's still a counter trend bounce. Let's go over to the NASDAQ composite. That is the biggest mover out here today. The composite itself is almost at that retracement, which is a 7170. We've hit 7150, and let's see where this sets up. Oh, this is pretty cool. So check this out. This is going to be really intriguing, and this is what it is. A 0.618 retracement of the whole move is 7171. So you have two different things happening here. The 7171 is a good place to gauge how the market's doing on this move. The reason being is that you're coming into an area where they sold off before. If you come in there with lighter volume, which we are dramatically right now, and it fails, that sets up another run or a building cause to get down into the lows. What this whole deal is that we're doing, you know, basically since the first get-go on the way down is building cause, folks. That's how this is shaking out. If we go take a look at the Russell 2000, the actual indice, let's see, Russell. Okay. Where are you? Okay, so yeah, I'll do it this way. Russell. Okay, so we are at 1522. Oh, look at this. Yes, yeah, and this is a little bit stronger. That's already over the bounce. So what you have game here. Oh, look at this. Okay, so the Russell's right at a 50% retracement right now. 1526 would be the 50% retracement. We're 1522. That's saying that this Russell, I suspect, is going to go to a 0.618, which is 1547. So you get about another, well, another 20 points, 25 points on the way up. That's how that looks like it's going to be before you get some kind of a pullback. We go take a look at the, we go J.P. Morgan. I want to take a look at this banking sector. We'll get a, okay, so J.P. Morgan right now is up 244. You get 11 million shares. You're going against, downdraft was 30. The highs up here have 11 million. So this is going to make the high, you know, and what you have happening, folks, if we take a look at the bond structure and we take a look at the interest rate curve, bottom line is that if, in fact, the Fed basically is still going to go up, which I expect they're going to, okay, this curve should, you know, the curve is not flattening. It's basically doing what banks love this curve would do. Each and every bond is going up. You have the 2-year going up 6 ticks. You get the 3-year going up 9. The 5 is going up 10. 7's going up 10. The 8's going up. The 10-year is going up 8, and the 30-year is going up 6. That is a yield curve that is going up right across the curve, and that is not a flattening curve. When the yield curve goes up, that's when banks can print money, because what's going to happen is that they're basically paying short money. They're lending long, and of course they're lending money that just out of air, because they are allowed to do that. And they don't. It's not like they have the money. They have to have so much equity in order to lend the money. Bottom line is that, you know, that's how they print money in an incredible way. Let's go over and take a look at the yen. So the yen is on the move, has been on the move, broke down, and it broke big. So 107. Yeah, this is game. So price projection, this is game to 100. You know, that's 100 yen to $1 US. That is strong like bull. And what that will do We put this up. What that will do, that's going to keep firepower under the gold market and the silver market. Now, what's cool about this is this, folks, is that the yen, okay, has good support, you know, down at this 100 level. So first off, two different things. If you happen to be in the metals market, what you're going to be looking at is that I suspect we're going to get there. And as we get there, let me put this, I'm going to put the dollar up on the other side so you can see this correlation. So I'm going to compare the yen to the gold market. And I'm going to show you what you should be looking for as this. Okay, let's see. I got to bring this. 3 years would be better. Actually, I'll do it in 2 years. Okay, so what you're looking at, if you're watching Tiger TV, what you're looking at is the inverse correlation from the yen to the gold. And what you'll see is that gold basically moves in an inverse relationship to the yen. And when we get down to that 100 level, wherever gold is at that particular point, you got to be cognizant of that, because what the yen should do at that particular point is get some support. You know, so that's where we'll be building cars once again. And if I bring this, I'm going to bring the gold contract on a continuous contract and take a look at it. And what you're going to see, it looks to me that we are going to not only break topside, but you're going to see a move and a half here, man. So we only need, right, we're up $25 today. We only need another $25, really $23, to break topside in a huge way, folks. Huge way. This has been a consolidation that's been in place since 2013. Bring this back a little bit more. I'll do 10 years. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, so you break that 1377. We break this level. You can actually make a run to 1700. So this is going to be pretty intense. The price projection on ABC structure up right now is 1440, which is only 90 bucks. We did 25 today. That being said, if we break this with conviction, now you get real business, man. Real business. Because on a price projection, particularly after a consolidation that's this long, you can take the top of that consolidation. The conservative way would be doing it. You stay right there. We'll do this price projection as soon as we come back.
It's a special month at TFNN, and with market volatility back, we've decided to hold an open house in our Tiger's Den. For this month only, you can get a full 30 days of Tiger's Den membership without paying anything. The Tiger's Den is our interactive chat room where you can chat with other tigers and tigresses, along with the TFNN hosts during each of their programs. For all of the details and to start your 30-day free trial to the Tiger's Den today, visit the front page of TFNN.com before this deal is gone.
Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, if you can send a lot of white light, a lot of prayers. This is like so bogus, man. It just doesn't stop. And we have a lot of tigers and tigresses in Coral Springs. Right now, there's a mass shooting, unfortunately, at high school in Coral Springs, and you're talking about between 20 and 50 victims. This is happening right now. The last report is that they're still working with an active shooter, and needless to say, you know, you're not going to blow away 20 to 50 people without a AR-15 or an M16 or something that, bottom line, not good, not good, and that's a high school in Coral Springs. It doesn't, I don't have what high school it is right now, but it just doesn't stop. And in Florida, let me tell you something, everyone has guns. You know, bad scene. To get back to this gold deal, okay, so what we have here is this. You launched the 1377. We've had the consolidation that's been in place since June of 2013. Price projection-wise, so we have an ABC structure up that we'll find out when we go after the B point if it has the volume. We have the volume, we have a 1440 price projection. That's the first part. Second part gets better, though, because at 1377, we take that out. You can take the bottom of that consolidation, which is 1051, and bottom line, you get $300, which gets you to 1677. And when you're talking 1677, you know, the downdraft, which was April of 2013, the top of that downdraft is 1602. So when you start putting all of this together, it looks that, number one, it's going to go. And then if we look at something larger, let's look at this for a second. Okay, so then if we look at something larger, right, what we had done from 2011 to 2016, you did more than a 0.38 to retracement. So what that sets up is that you wouldn't be taking out the swing high of 1926 on the run, you know. But bottom line is that the way this is set up that it's going to be quite a extraordinary run. And we'll see if that's just about inflation or if that's about the dollar falling apart. Because you know what gets so intriguing here? I'll show you something. It's that because the dollar's got so weak, you know, we have the market up. Here, watch this. I'll take the market. Well, actually, we'll take the strongest move, and that's going to be the NASDAQ, right? Yeah, the NASDAQ is up 1.7%. Now, watch this. So if I take the NASDAQ, and this is where currency moves are so important. So you get the NASDAQ up, right? 124. But if I take this, and then all of a sudden I put this in euros, what you're going to see is that you're up, but bottom line, you're not up as much. Why? Because if you're in euros and you went into dollars, you're actually you don't have the same expansion. If I take this and put this into yen, now you're going to see something that's crazy. It's the same. It's a trick. It's not a trick, but what it is that we could continue basically going higher. And if you're overseas money, and we're in a one world money and market deal, if you're putting it in, if our dollar keeps going down, well, guess what? When you transfer your bread back, you're going to be losing money. That being said, don't forget, you can come over to our website at TFNN, and you're going to see that Everbank banner on the right-hand side. It's not too late to go open one of those foreign currency accounts. You go to Europe, put some bread in the account, put it in euros right now so you know what your expense ratio is. Because the bottom line is that if we're going down to, first 82 and then you go into 70, guess what? Value-wise, watch this. This is pretty intense. If we go down to the 70, value-wise, what that would mean is that our buying power in the course of, let's say, a year and a half has gone down over 30%. Yeah. The highs were 103. We were at 80 in 2014. You were at 70, yes, 70 in 2008, 70 in 2011, 73. And if that's where we go, bottom line is that you've lost, we've all lost, buying power of over 30%. That is one monster number, folks. Huge number, huge number. Let's go take a look at Google. Now, Google was really weak on the way down. Same thing on the way back up. Google's up $18 right now. It's going into 3.7 million. We have done 1.2 million. No action there whatsoever. The Apple, we know that there's no action inside Apple. Let's go take a look at Intel. There's no action on Intel either. This is a counter trend bounce. This is going to get this. We're in a high volatility market right now. You're going to get big counter trend bounces in a huge way, and I expect, this is just the beginning of this whole deal, folks. You can expect fast moves in a big way. I would say the biggest news out here, which I hope the media doesn't pick up for another 3 to 4 weeks, is the aspect of this commodity run. This commodity run's big, man. You get beans up 0.5%. You get hogs up 1.6%. You get copper. Let's go to the copper market, 2.3%. Copper is on a tear also, $3.23 a pound. You get price spread behind it. We've done 118,000 contracts. Yeah, copper's going for its highs out there of 332. So big numbers out here. Crude, let's go to the crude market. Okay, so crude's up $1.60. This has 623,000 contracts. I know this is just kind of, well, my speculation is the counter trend. The reason being, folks, crude's going into 930,000 with 623. This is a normal counter trend bounce. We come down from 66, hit a low of 58, bottom line. That's what it looks like to me. If we take a look at Freeport-McMoRan, Freeport-McMoRan right now, that's on the move once again. Yep, this Freeport-McMoRan, folks, will basically let us know to where copper's going, because Freeport has a high volume high at $20.25 that was generated January 25th. The last retracement was, I believe, just over a 0.382 if we take a look at this. No, it's 50. It did 50% retracement. So we went from $13.22 up to $20.20. You got back down to $16.71. Test that area. Had some juice at that area. I mean, you had some volume. You take off topside. Let's go take a look at Taseko, TGB, also moving higher. SCCO, which is the largest copper stock in the world. Oh, look at this, man. Holy cow. This is at highs. This is man, we are in a commodity bull, baby. Here we go. That's up 272. You get juice behind the move. This is 2016. The stock's at 21. You're at 51. I believe this is all-time highs too. Yeah, it is. Now this is cool. This is taken out a consolidation from 2007. We blow away this consolidation. You're talking about big numbers. Hold on for the ride, folks. Here we go. Dow up 272. Nasdaq up 134. S&P's up 38. We'll come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 259. You get the Nasdaq up 132. S&Ps are up 37. And if we do take a look at the volumes as we're coming into the close out here, you get 630 million on the NYSE. They'll end up putting 400 million there, but that's going to be light volume. We'll see whether they can do 1 billion shares. Inside the Nasdaq Composite has done 1.9. Now, Composite's going to have some volume. They'll put a couple hundred million in there, so I suspect that's going to come in at about 2.2. You're still going into 2.7 and 3.1, but we'll see how much juice they can actually get into that. NDX 100 light volume, 47 million shares. That is coming into 105 million. I do expect the Qs are going to try to get into this 163.55 area. After the close out here, we're going to be getting some numbers coming out. One of them that will affect the Qs is Applied Material. Applied Material is going to be coming out after the market close. That's trading $51.95. That's going to give us a good indication also of what's going on inside the chip market. going forward, because what AMAT does, folks, is that they sell the equipment that the chip makers need in order to basically push it out and push it out in a big way. Cisco Systems, they're going to be coming out at 5 minutes past 4. This baby right now is going, it's up $8.87. And this actually has volume. You know, this looks to me like it's going to actually take out the highs. So there's your yin and yang. It's $42.98. That can blow that away pretty easy, I suspect. TripAdvisor. Now, this has been a dog. TripAdvisor is up 86 cents. That is also coming out after the close today. That's trading $40.78. This has been in a downdraft for a long period of time. We're talking about $94 stock in 2015. Now you're at $40.74. You stay right there, folks. Coming back with lots of numbers after the close. Dow Industrials up 257, NASDAQ up 131, S&P's up 36. We'll come right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is Business Day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Oh, look who we have. It's a beautiful thing. Look at our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We're going to take him by storm.
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay. And
it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But
yeah.
Holy I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that's not the love that'll make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That is the love that'll make the difference. Happy Valentine's Day, folks. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 253, NASDAQ up 130, S&P's up 36. Percentage-wise, what you have is this. You have the Dow up 1%, NASDAQ up 1.8, S&P's up 1.4. If we go over and we take a look at inside the NDX 100, what you're going to see out here is the price spreads out here were pretty amazing, folks, intraday. So what we had at the open of the market out here today, you had the CPI come out. The NQs, they were trading at a price point of 65.94. You know, big number. They were trading at highs right before 8:30. They plunged when the CPI came out down to 64.56. and then just took off like a rocket ship from that particular point. So when you talk about spreads out here, this is pretty amazing. 64.56 was your low out here. Your high was 66.90. You know, we're talking about 240 points, 240 NASDAQ points. That is one big number. We get over and we take a look at the S&Ps. You're going to see the same type of setup inside the S&Ps from the beginning of the trading today to the close. The S&Ps this morning, we're trading at 26.75. We traded down to 26.27. And bottom line, you traded up to 27.01. That is one monster move. You're talking about 76 points. And if we go into the Dow Industrials, you're going to see that type of move inside the Dow. That should equate to about 750 points, actually. The Dow, the low of the Dow, I see the low of the Dow today was 24,490. Bottom line is that you're at 24,008. Well, we hit a high of 24,925. So that's about 450 points inside the Dow Industrials. Big numbers all over the place. Russell 2000 also up 25 points, 1521. And as we come down all this list, folks, what you're going to see, the commodities took off like a rocket ship out here today. That was all about the U.S. dollar as well as the yen. The U.S. dollar basically was getting toasted, getting sold all day. The yen was getting bought all day. The yen was getting stronger. In fact, we just broke the 107 level. Right now, you're at 106.98. That yen looks like it's going to trade down to the 100 mark. The gold contract up $24, $13.54. Silver also caught a bid. Silver up 31 cents, $16.84. Oil up $1.49. Now, oil's a counter-trend bounce. Oil had short volume on the way up. We're at 60.68. That can go a little bit higher. Copper also caught a monster bid, up 7 cents, $3.23 a pound. Light sweet, the note market, note is down. Let's go to the 10-year right now. We're at 120.11. And we take a look at this 10-year. In fact, I'm going to put the 10-year on a continuous contract so we can see what we're looking at here. So we're at 120. We broke out of the consolidation of the last 5 days. We take a look at this and put this on. Oh, I need the continuous contract. Give me that continuous contract. There we go. Okay, so now we get the continuous contract. Okay, so 117 is game. We're at 120 right now. 117 is game, and that 117, the last time we were there, folks, was in 2011. If we do take a look at the yields out here, you're going to see those yields move. You know, we're that close to 3%. We're going to hit the 3%. And I just want to see if how fast this move has been. It's a good one. The low for the last 12 months has been 2%. Right now, we're 2.9. So when you look at that, right, what does that mean? That means that in the course of 12 months, bottom line is that you've gone up 50% in the yield. Big number. Big, big number. No two ways about that. King dollar is just toast, man. That King dollar just can't handle it. Some of the numbers after the close. Let's go take a look at TripAdvisor. We get lots of numbers that are coming out. TripAdvisor closed at a price point of $40.72. That's trading up $9 right now. This has been a dog. Bottom line is that, you know, you're off a low of 29. You're at 40. $9 is going to get you, let's see. They must have something good inside there. $49 is going to get you. There it is, yeah. So the downdraft of 2016, $50. $50.59 is the number. Let's see what TripAdvisor had to say. So, okay. They're going to buy back $250 million worth of stock. The revenue projection on the fourth quarter was $309 million. They took in $321. They earnings per share. It's interesting, man. So the earnings per share is down. The estimate was 14 cents. They only took in 6 cents. We'll see what's underneath that. The revenue is the big number. That the revenue is up 3.6%. Cisco. Let's go take a look at CSCO and see what Cisco has to say. Cisco closed at $42.09. Cisco is trading at $44.30. And Cisco does look to be like it can take out these highs. Well, actually, it's taking them out right now. You can see that Cisco was pushing higher with volume all day long today. You know, we did 41 million shares. Your high, which we were right next to, was 23 million. That is taking it out. It has volume behind the move. So look at this. Cisco is, well, they're boosting their buyback to 25 billion. 25 billion. That's a big number, man. Now, but what does happen with Cisco, if you want to see something that's bizarre, they have 4.5 billion shares outstanding. 4.5 billion. So they got lots of shares outstanding, folks. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 253, NASDAQ up 130, S&P's up 35. We're coming right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are up, they traded up 253. NASDAQ 130, S&P's up 35. And we're going to have a lot of 13F filings coming across the tape as we're going throughout the program also, folks. We'll get those for you. Let's go take a look at 13F filing, of course, of what the big funds have done as of December 31st. This is the first day that they have to start pushing them out, saying what they've done by the midnight tonight. Most of them have to be out. Applied Materials. Applied Materials closed at $51.96. That had been up $2.40 throughout the trading day. That's trading at $51.94, so there's not much movement on that. Number-wise, go like this. Let's see what we got. Okay, so the estimate was 98 cents. They come in with $1.06. They see second quarter net sales. They had seen an estimate of 420 million. Now they see they saw 4.2 billion. Now they see 4.3 to 4.5. So big number there. There's no doubt about that. They're going to buy back $6 billion in stock. These companies. The bottom line is that. So let's see how much they have. They have 1 billion shares outstanding. Also, they have 1 billion shares outstanding. So they're going to start paying up for this stock. This here, yeah, these companies are a trip, man. They're buying their stock at highs. That's the bottom line. Pretty amazing. Let's go into the. Let's go back to TripAdvisor for a second. So TripAdvisor also, this is a big move up. This is a 10. Well, it's actually a 20% move higher. It closed at $40.72, traded at $48, and that does have a 20% short interest. Thanks, Dave. Inside the equity, and they're buying back. I think they're buying back 20. Oh, okay, 200. Okay, so they're bringing back 325 million of their foreign earnings, and out of that, they're going to buy 250 million in stock. And they have 100. So that they only have 126 million outstanding. Not bad. Not a bad number. Let's go over to the GLD. So what's going on? We're going to go through a few of these and see who's buying and who's selling, meaning the 13F filings. So GLD today had a good day. It was up $215, $128.32. If we take a look at this, what you're going to see is that CI Investments, they came in pretty heavily inside the GLD. They bought an additional, they had owned 1.5 million shares. They bought an additional 2.4 million. Bank of America, they came in strong also. This is interesting. I wonder whether that's in any of their funds. So Bank of America had owned 7.2 million shares. They came in and bought another 2.2 million. Bank of oh, no, they didn't. That was in September. So Bank of America still owns 3.37% of the GLD. Bank of Montreal did come in again. They bought big. They bought 1.9 million shares. You got Sumoto Mitsubishi. They came in with 834,000. Fidelity also come back in. So Fidelity's buying. This is good. Fidelity owns 2.5% of the GLD. They had owned 6.8 million shares. They came in with another 350 million. You get State Street. These guys always like to follow each other. They had owned, bottom line, they doubled their position. They had owned 180. They came in with another 183. And let's see who the sellers were. So sellers, the big seller out here was Morgan Stanley. They sold 75% of their position. No, let's see. No, they sold 40% of his position. They sold 3.3 million shares. You had Barclays almost sell out. They sold 981,000. Mass Mutual just did sell out. They sold 561 million. Now that's unusual. Normally, what you see, folks, is that Mass Mutual normally stays with Fidelity and State Street, but in this case, they did sell out. Let's go over to IBM. So IBM out here, we'll take a look at IBM. What you have inside IBM. So there we go. So look at this. Okay, so buyers first. You had Wellington Management come in with 4.3 million. That's a big number. Now they own 7 million. Deutsche Bank 2.6. Now they own 5.7. Renaissance Technology come in with 2 million. Now they own 3. Going away, Berkshire Hathaway is the big seller. Look at this. Berkshire is getting. Look at this. Berkshire, folks. Bottom line, gets rid of its position. Berkshire. This is going to be intense. Berkshire sold 34,978,000 shares. As of December 31st, they only had 2 million left. Let me just see if this is affecting the stock afterwards. No, it's not really affecting it at all. But Berkshire sold it out, baby. They owned that stock for a long time, too. That's intriguing. You know, if we stay with Berkshire for a second, if you want to see how, let's see, where's good old, I'll pull this up for a second. WFC, what you're going to see, you get Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo closed at $59.55. That is trading right now, same price. If we pull this up and we bring this back a bit, if you want to see, this gets intriguing as to, you had Charlie Munger out here today, folks, basically saying that, specifically saying, okay, that, yeah, so check it out. Let me see his exact words, okay? Okay, so here's his quote. That it's about time for the regulators to let up in the bank, and that practically everyone makes the types of mistakes that Wells Fargo did, like offering incentives that are too strong in one direction and responding slowly to bad news when it hits. Now, number one, it's not a mistake what happened out here at Wells Fargo. Number two, the bottom line is that what do you say to all the customers that it destroyed their credit scores? That what ended up happening here in Wells Fargo, one of many things, folks, okay? The bottom line is that they was double selling them insurance. They repossessed some of their cars. They basically took these people to the cleaners, okay? And most of these people probably don't have enough money, okay, in order to basically get any compensation that they should be getting off the bank. But if you just want to see the aspect of how this, and so the Federal Reserve folks came out last week and said, guess what? Wells Fargo, you are out of control. You cannot grow anymore. You got to fix what's going on. That's when the stock went from $63 down to $55. But if you want an idea of what that did to Charlie Munger's position, that brought his paper profits down $3.3 billion. That's what that's all about. It's about $3.3 billion. He doesn't care who gets ripped off, folks. You stay right there. We'll come right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com, educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go over and take a look at NTAP NetApp. NetApp closed at $60.64. Now, this they provide storage data management solutions. This is trading right now at 55, so that's taking a 10% hit. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's see what they're having to say. Okay, the third quarter margin, first off, big margins, man. It's pretty amazing. Third quarter margin, 62.6%. Their net revenue, the estimate was $1.5 billion. They're going to do 1.52. Earnings, 91 cents. They made 99. So it must be fourth quarter that they're looking at. Let's see. So their estimate in the fourth quarter was $1.57 billion. They see 1.53 to 1.68. Earnings per share, they saw 90 cents to $1.11. Yeah, now that's what it is. It's 95 to 103. So that is the one that's basically taken a small hit. Nothing monster hit out here. There's no doubt about that. Let's go take a look at a few more of the 13F filings. So we're going to go over to Inico Eagle first. Now, Inico Eagle is going to be coming out with their numbers. Most of these gold stocks, folks, when they come out with their numbers, though, they come out very late. You know, so bottom line is that you're not going to see movement inside the golds today. If we go take a look at what we're doing is we're going through the 13F filings, and what the 13F filings are is that this would be the filings for December 31st. You get 45 days, folks, after the end of the quarter, that you have to file with the SEC so people know what's going on. You know, so they're latent, but the bottom line is that you get some kind of an idea if folks are accumulating or not. Inside the Inico Eagle, BlackRock, now what BlackRock is, that is going to be, they own 12.9%. That more than likely, however, is going to be inside the ETF structures because BlackRock owns iShares. So when you see something like that, that's bottom line. That's good. That's people saying they're buying it, so they have to buy it. You have First Eagle Investment. They took another 80,000 shares. Fidelity didn't do anything. They still own 4.6%, though. That's a good number. Let's pull this up. Okay. So Two Sigma. They came in with a new position. They came in with 946,000 shares. You had Invesco come in. They doubled up. They come in with another 435,000. That's a good situation. Renaissance Technologies, 357,000. Now, Renaissance Technologies, this is pretty cool. Most times, you know, Renaissance, they don't go into all the gold equities. And thus far, when I've been pulling these up, they've been coming into them. Let's see who the sellers were. Citadel sold out. They sold out at the lows. 1.8 million shares. Canadian Imperial sold 1.1. Deutsche Bank sold 770,000. Let's go into the, let's go to Gold Corp and see who's buying and selling Gold Corp out here. So Gold Corp today was up 52 cents. This here is coming out with numbers also after the close. Let's just see if they've come out yet. Okay, so no, Gold Corp's not out yet. We take a look at the buyers versus the sellers. Oh, this is nice. So check this out. Capital Group came in heavy, 5 million shares. Now, Capital Group, folks, is a mutual fund out of California, and they're really successful. Canadian Imperial also came in 4.6 million. You had Connor Clark. I'm not familiar with them. They come in. They doubled their position, 3.9 million. Now they own 8.5. Millennium Management come in with nope, not Millennium. There we go. Alps Advisors come in. Rothschild and Company, they took another 25% on top of what they had. First Eagle, that's First Eagle's coming in strong. First Eagle right now owns 4.29%, so big numbers. Let's go over to EQX. I believe this is Equifax. Equinox. This is a real estate investment trust. Let's see, what do they... so they invest in data centers. Data centers. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is a data center firm. This closed at $435, and this is trading at $420, so that's down 15 bucks. Let's see what they have to say, and this is actually down from $500 in the last month. Oh, yeah, it's down from $500, but you bring it back from 08, and it's up from $30, so it's up 150% in 7 years. Let's see what they have to say. They, whoops, no, I need, okay, so the 2018 revenue, they expected $5.08 billion. Now it's going to come in at $5 billion. Their earnings per share, they expected $1.18. Now they're looking at 82. So bottom line is that, yeah, they definitely are not coming in with as much revenue as was expected. Okay, so let's go to Franco-Nevada and see who's buying Franco-Nevada. It's always good understanding who's coming into these markets and who's getting out of these markets. Oh, this is a big one, see? And this is where Fidelity's footprint in this, you know, see, the gold market, folks, is so small. Gold and silver is so small, it's pretty amazing. It's not as large as many people think it is. And it makes a difference. And Franco-Nevada's been getting hit. Now, Franco-Nevada's been one of the best gold stocks out there. Well, sure enough, guess what? It was Fidelity. Fidelity, now, Fidelity as of December 3rd, 29th, had sold 2.1 million. Now, that's nothing, okay, because they own 32 million. But what happens is this, is that what you don't know is that what has happened since December 31st, okay, till now. So if we bring this back to December 31st, what you're going to see, December 31st, the stock's trading at $80, right? 2 weeks before that, you were up at highs of 86. Well, from that point on, we went from $80 and you got all the way down to 67. What I expect we're going to see, now we won't see this until May 15th, because that's going to be the next one coming out. January, February, March, April, yeah, May 15th. It's 45 days after that we'll see that Fidelity actually sold down more, and that's where this downdraft was in Franco-Nevada, because it's always dangerous when Fidelity owns way too much of an equity. It's great when they're going after it, and it's terrible when they're selling it. And you can see Fidelity owns 17.6% of Franco-Nevada. BlackRock owns 9%, but BlackRock, of course, that just happens to be the ETF. Let's go over to our GLD, Royal Gold. We'll see whether their stamp is on Royal Gold. Royal Gold closed at $85.08. And nope, we don't have a Fidelity stamp on that. That's a beautiful thing, actually. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow finished up 253. NASDAQ up 130. S&P's up 37. We're coming right back.
It's a special month at TFNN, and with market volatility back, we've decided to hold an open house in our Tiger's Den. For this month only, you can get a full 30 days of Tiger's Den membership without paying anything. The Tiger's Den is our interactive chat room where you can chat with other tigers and tigresses along with the TFNN hosts during each of their programs. For all of the details and to start your 30-day free trial to the Tiger's Den today, visit the front page of TFNN.com before this deal is gone.
Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
You don't buy into that nonsense, do you? You know you can't time the markets. I didn't. And in 2006, I set out on a mission to do just that. I began by surrounding myself with the greats like Tom O'Brien, Larry Pesavento, David White, and Basil Chapman. I read countless books and even looked to the moon and planets for answers. Now, we both know that trading is 80% mental, so I learned the exact tools that Tony Robbins uses to overcome fear. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability. And last March, the folks at Timers Digest began tracking my newsletter signals, which through January 18, 2018, placed me as the #1 gold timer for that exact time frame. Now, I can't officially be recognized until Timers Digest has a full year of signals, but clearly I've learned how to time the markets, and I'd like to teach you how to do that as well. Subscribers to Mastering Probability gain access to my live and archived workshops where I show you the exact same patterns that earned me this #1 ranking. If you're looking for great market calls and an education, sign up for Mastering Probability today at TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Let's go over to that yen. So, well, first off, we're going to go into the Nikkei. So, we take a look at the Nikkei, folks. Last night, it's down $90. We're at 21,154. So this looks to me that, you know, we're talking a game somewhere down into the 19,400 level. And what you're going to see here, the Nikkei itself goes bonkers when the yen gets too strong, gets strong, period. What we had out here with the yen today is that this is a, you know, we started breaking down yesterday. It got down to 108.05. Actually, yesterday, let's see. Yeah, yesterday we get down to 107.41. Today, we are at 107 right now. We got down to 106.72 intraday today. And what I expect you're going to see out here tonight is going to be kind of vicious. Because what you have right now we get a concisive break of the consolidation that has been in place since November of 2016. And when you break something like this, you know, the bottom of that break was 108, the top is 118. So that's 10 points. And when you do a price projection, you just take the 10 points, say, okay, man, we can get down 10 points. Well, the low, swing low is 99. So that's saying, guess what? You got game to get down to the 99. We get, when the Nikkei opens, the Nikkei doesn't open now for about 7 hours. What I expect you're going to see, you're going to get movement inside the yen. You're going to get movement inside the Nikkei. And bottom line, you can expect, if you happen to be in the metal market, that you're going to get some nice movement also tonight inside that metal market. We're up 23 bucks right now. You're at 13.53. Silver caught a large bid also. That's up 30 cents, $16.83. What we are going to have, and these won't come out for a few hours, an Eagle is coming out with their numbers. That's $45.49. That caught a bid today. It's up $1.57. Gold Corp also caught a bid. They all caught a bid. All the metals were up. 52 cents. That's coming out with numbers after the close today. Pan American Silver. Now this is coming out on the 15th. That also caught a decent bid, and this is good for the silver market. Last swing high in Pan American Silver, $17.66. That had volume of 1.7 million. We did 1.9 out here today. If we go over to the GDX, we'll see what kind of volume they put in that in the close. Oh, look at the volume they put in the close in the GDX. You're talking about big numbers, man. So GDX was going into 75 million. This is what you want to see when you're going to higher price, folks. 95 million shares blows away your downdraft. Has price spread, has volume, has all of it. GDX is making its way up to this 24.86. And if you would like to test the gold report, folks, you can do it for a month. Just come over to our website at TFNN. You go to newsletters. You go to investment newsletters. You can test drive the gold report 30 days. Bottom line, money back guarantee. You like it, great. You can keep it. You don't like it, bottom line, you can get rid of it. It's been a run. We haven't had a run like this in a few years. We haven't had a run that I think we're actually in right now. And God, when gold took off in 2002, that's the type of run that I think we're actually in here. Why? Because you are at much higher highs. The dollar is moving with velocity downtown. The intriguing thing here goes like this, is that our interest rate structure is moving up. There's no two ways about that. So the real kicker is going to be this. Is inflation finally going to basically catch fire? You know, and I can tell you, you know, none of us really want inflation. You know, if inflation stays at 2.5%, 3%, that's fine. But if you've ever been around with an inflated market, it's a disaster. You know, what does happen is this, depending on how you're positioned, is that, yes, you can have the aspect of the interest rate structure going up, but if inflation is running, then you're going to start hearing a lot about what is the real interest rate. And your correlation there goes to the point, you take the 10-year rate, and the 10-year rate right now is 2.9%. And if inflation is running at 4%, well, guess what? You're still at a -1% negative, you're at negative interest rate. If inflation is running at 2%, you're really paying 1% for money. That's how you're going to do that correlation. And what does happen there is that the way that this is running, which is going to be really intriguing, is that the way the metals are running right now is saying that our inflation rate is actually running over the 10-year rate, which is 2.9%, because what you would not have what the market wouldn't be doing, because the market's job is to basically cut through this, all of us simultaneously be either buying or selling, is that the market is saying that gold, silver, commodities in general are moving higher because inflation is out here. And the interest rate structure, if we just had interest, if the inflation rate was lower, you'd see gold get smoked as the interest rate structure is going higher. That's how that shakes out. In fact, let's go to a couple of the housing stocks. You get Toll Brothers there. See, this is interesting. So Toll Brothers, $46.49. We put this back, and what you're going to see here too, bottom line, this thing, you know, is off its highs of 52, but you're at 46. That's not backing down. Lennar, we take a look at Lennar. You know, Lennar was up 127 out here today. Now, this took a big hit on the way down. This went from 72 bucks to 56, and it has volume. So that's going to be, but you know, it went right back to where it had volume in the last, on the way up, November. So it did what it should have done. Now the real question is going to be, is this going to be a consolidation, or are you going to get into a higher price, and are you going to stay up into higher price? Let's go. I think we just saw Goldcorp come across with this numbers. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this is good. I like it. Okay. So gold production was 646,000 ounces. Their estimate, this is going to be good for gold stocks, folks. The estimate was 11 cents. They come in with 28 cents. I don't believe this will be trading because they don't trade after the close. Yeah, well, it's trading up another 20 cents. That closed at 13.20. Right now, you are trading at 13.47. Let's see if Anico Eagle come out yet. Well, here, let's see what else Goldcorp has to say. Okay, net earnings were 242 million compared to net earnings of 101 million for the fourth quarter of 2016. You can see what ends up happening. The aspect of how they can ramp up earnings is huge with a $100 move in the price of gold, which we had. Gold production, 646,000. All-in sustaining costs, $8.70 an ounce. Not bad. You stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet, while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. And if we continue here with Gold Corp number-wise, what you have is this. So all-in operating costs where they're at, let's see. So the net earnings are $242 million. Last quarter, that was $101 million. So you can see the number when you jump up on the price of gold, and it's pretty amazing. So check this out. Let's do this right now. So if I bring this up, just so you can see this correlation. So this was the December, 31st number. We hit a low in the gold market on December 12th. By December 31st, we were trading at 1302. If we go back, you get November, October, November, December. So in this aspect, you're talking about an average cost somewhere about 1,300. That's how this shook out. That being said, now watch what happens where we are now, meaning January, February, March. Bottom line, by January 3rd, you're already at 1325. We're at 1350 right now. So you can see the type of numbers that these companies can put in when you start getting to these levels. They need these levels, but when they get to these levels, that's when you're going to see some monster numbers. Now, that being said, what you have to worry about if you're in this market goes like this, is that Gold Corp, what ends up happening, so picture this. This is pretty cool, but you want to understand it. Gold Corp, their mine is in Canada, okay? Bottom line, now we have to start dealing with the aspect of the Canadian dollar versus the U.S. dollar. The reason being is that as the U.S. dollar goes down, what ends up happening is that they will make more money because the price of gold is going up. That being said, if you've been in this market at all, you know that when the Canadian dollar gets stronger, then they get trouble in paradise. And what's going on here is that this Canadian dollar, we go back let's see, go back a year ago, it was weak, big time. 146 the U.S. dollar, now at 124. This looks like it's going to make its way down to the 123. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize that, step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need is right inside you. Go have a blast with it. Look forward to speaking it right back here, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Wow! Go get them, folks.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.